looking for those answers, and they may not have the perspective of their kid, because like the experiences I got growing up, I wanted to double those for my kids, right? Because that's how you feel like, oh, I want to be even bigger. And I had a great childhood, so it was like I want to, well, for the most part,
right? Like, exactly.
I want to build on that. So, where do you think maybe a balance could have been found for you or yourself, or is this is just part of your story and it was most likely happen inevitably?
You know, I definitely feel like the aspect of freedom is key here, because even as a child, you want to feel like you have this freedom, whether it's through the vessel of independence, through the vessel of some type of something that's going to make you feel as though you're living and not just moving and through the courses of life, and you can actually see yourself. And I think that a lot of times children are struggling to find themselves, and they need an open door. They need a window to be able to form their own opinions, to be able to be themselves. And I think that when a lot of parents close their child in and inundate them with back-to-back activities and as well as kind of quelling and crushing their voice at times, because they were not meant to speak out, because they were meant to stay in a child's place. And we've heard that before. It becomes one of those, it becomes a situation where you can easily have a rebellious child, because that child now feels as though they're not valued. And I definitely didn't. I felt as though I wasn't valued. I was loved, but I did not feel I didn't feel the love. I didn't feel the value, because I felt like I had to perform at this high level or I was not going to be loved. I mean, and even
it's a contingency. So
yes.
It's like, okay, based on my performance, that's where I will be earning my love. It's not just there. So I can't have a moment to have a break or be a quote unquote be a kid.
Exactly. Okay. And that's exactly how I felt. And I think that being a child out there, and I think as a child, and you really want to please your parents. A lot of kids definitely do. And I was one of those children who definitely wanted to make sure my parents felt as though I was doing what I was supposed to do.
Right.
And I think that some of that can kind of backfire, because you're so interested in what everybody else wants of you, you lose yourself. So a part of this, my first book, Dropping Jewels, Guiding Principles to Help Girls Live Their Best Life, is really about, is the first part is about people pleasing. So I had a problem with people pleasing. Even it continued on from me going from my parents to now into a relationship at a very young age, and going into these cycles, because I was used to pleasing, and that to me, it was the way to earn
like love,
value,
and
love, and so forth. So I really had to learn my place. I had to learn my position, and that took some trials and tribulations for that to happen. Right,
but now you're helping others learn their place and position and value within themselves. So you don't have to seek validation.
No.
Right now, who you with? Reec. Who you with? Right now, who you with?